Unless you follow the Jacksonville Jags, you're not realizing how good they are. I think this is a team that's going to be very good. They don't get the attention like other teams do because of their history. We get it. We are Detroit Lions fans, so we know all about that. And welcome to our channel. We make videos for teams that don't get the coverage from the national media like they should. Jacksonville Jaguars definitely being one of those. And they have a rookie wide receiver that we've had our eye on since he was drafted. Kind of an interesting player. I can't wait to see what he does. Well, training camp started and he's starting to make plays. He's healthy. And I'm going to show you all about him, plus Kelvin Ridley as well. Man, for you just that's an example of the type of players that the Jags have that we're just not really paying close attention to. So let me show you what happened here. First off, the guy that I'm talking about is Parker Washington. He was taken in the 6th round, pick 185. The interesting thing about him, he's a 4-star recruit out of Sugar Land, Texas, right? Texas football, love it. 4-star, goes to Penn State. And here's what's interesting. He played right away at Penn State. He started all 9 games for the Nittany Lions. And I think he had, let me see, he had 36 receptions, 500 yards, and 6 receiving touchdowns as a true freshman at Penn State. Now, Penn State there had a nice run of receivers from 2017, 18, 19, 20. So he starts in 2020, I believe it was, or 2019. Anyway, 2019, 20, 21, has a nice solid career, gets injured at the end of 2022, falls off the radar a little bit. And so I think that's why his draft stock fell a little bit. And also, he's not a very big guy, not a very super athletic guy, but the guy gets it. Obviously, mentally, he was able to start right away as a true freshman, had a lot of good production, falls to the 6th round. So here's what he's doing in training camp. And again, I'll get to Kelvin Ridley, what he's doing. Unbelievable. Kelvin Ridley is like, I love Kelvin Ridley because he's so compact and good. Anyway, okay, here we go. Parker Washington. Let's get back to him. Parker Washington. It's been a solid training camp thus far for the 6th round pick, Parker Washington. He was given the green light for training camp, and the Penn State product has done the most with his opportunities, including some impressive reps on Monday. The most impressive rep came against starting slot cornerback during one-on-ones. Washington gave Herndon fits throughout the route and likely would have drawn a pass interference flag during an actual game before breaking away from him at the end of the route to haul in the completion. Washington had so much space, he was able to palm the ball with one hand on his catch. So you've got a guy that you need, okay? So because if you look at the Jacksonville Jags depth chart, Kirk, Ridley, Zay Jones, very solid starting wide receiver group. Then after that, this is why they have to have something from Washington. And this is what they really need if they want to be a team that truly surprises people and plays well this year, because you have the quarterback, you have the coach, you're in a good division, but you need a couple guys to come out of nowhere. Parker Washington would be one of those guys that we need to see. To hear that he's already doing good things in training camp, a one-handed grab against the starters, would have drawn a pass interference, able to get free. I mean, those are the types of things you need to see and hear because it shows he can do it. Now, in order to be a good professional, you need to consistently be able to do those things, but just to show that, all right, he has the ability. So Parker Washington, if he can fit in here, then all of a sudden you've got quarterback, running back, receivers, tight ends, love it. Offensive line, good. You're in great shape offensively. Defensively, same thing. Josh Allen, Devin Lloyd, love it. Trayvon Walker. The Jags have it all right there in place. And being a playoff team last year, they got a playoff win. The ability to everybody kind of gets better that second year, including and most importantly Trevor Lawrence. But then he's got people to actually throw the ball to. So I promised I'd show something here about Kelvin Ridley. Craig did a video on Kelvin Ridley. When he was suspended, he was very, very good. And I think we all forgot that. The suspension, the whole gambling is just kind of like, well, it's weird. He's out for the season, the whole thing. When he was playing his last 2 years before he was suspended, he was really outstanding. And so when you watch this, you see a guy that he's stronger than people think. You think of this little quick guy. Well, yeah, he's that, but he's also fast, physical, bang, great hands. And then, the corner gets revenge here on the next one. But this is the type of stuff that you need to see from the Jags. Fast, physical, both sides of the ball. Campbell's all over him. He's like, yep, not going to be able to get there. So again, you've got Kelvin Ridley. You've got different receivers. The Jacksonville Jags are in a great, manageable division. Again, we're Detroit Lions fans, so it's kind of cool seeing both of our franchise kind of mirrored in the rebuild stage of got to have the coach. You saw it with Urban Meyer, saw it with the Lions throughout, with Matt Patricia. You can just tell right away it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. Urban Meyer and Matt Patricia were two different kind of bad, but they were both bad. And then you've got, all right, boom, got the coach, boom, got the quarterback. Coach, quarterback culture, then the rest of it you can hopefully figure out and grab some splash players, get your core right. And both the Lions and the Jags have done that. So love to see that you got a young rookie in Parker Washington doing some things. It's a position of need, by the way. Like backup receiver is, and not even back. I mean, he's going to play, he's going to get some reps under the whole thing, but you need some depth at receiver. That's the only area that looks like kind of weak. There's some other area. I mean, right, you're always trying to improve. But for me, you gotta find that guy that can play a receiver for you if the other guys go down. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we will see all of you on the next one.